Hey guys, what's up? It's Alli. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl. So today I have a really fun and exciting video planned for you guys that I haven't really done in a while. I've only done one of these, but I felt with the situation that we are all going through as a world right now, it would come in some handy. I don't know what your situation is outside of the US due to the coronavirus pandemic, but in the US, specifically Florida, we are supposed to be under a self-quarantine for 14 days, and some people are on different times, but for the majority of people, it started on Monday. With the whole quarantine, everybody has been going crazy with boredoms, but the memes have been so funny. So yeah, a lot of people are not handling the boredom well and really like have run out of things to do in a sense. I have 20 shows and movies on Netflix that you have to watch during this 14-day quarantine. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Of course, like always, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, Beauty by Alli 7. Also make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my second channel, which is my music channel. And also make sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of my social medias. Everything will be listed in the description box down below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right. So the first one on my list is The Kissing Booth. And this movie, when it came out, it's a Netflix original. It had a lot of like mixed reviews, but I personally loved it. It's kind of like a rom-com. It's really lighthearted, but it also has some love aspects to it. I also probably should mention my type in movies and shows is like very lighthearted, love themed, and also people my age. So anywhere from the age of 16 to 25, I'm watching it. I'll watch some comedy, I'll watch some suspense, but mostly it stays within that category. So second on my list is a show, and this is a very underrated show. It's called Dynasty, and this show is so underrated. I don't know if I'm just not a part of like the Dynasty stan pages on Twitter or something, but it is so underrated because I've never seen anything on that show unless I bring it up to someone. So Dynasty is such a good show. It kind of stems a similarity between 90210, Gossip Girl, Riverdale, not so much Riverdale, but like think season 1 of Riverdale, that Riverdale it kind of resembles, but it's mostly like Gossip Girl-ish. So if you like Gossip Girl and that type of like vibe, you're gonna love that show. That show is so good, 10 out of 10 recommend. You have to watch it. Next up we have He's Just Not That Into You. And I just watched this movie on, I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those days, literally a few days ago. And it was so good. It ended up so cute, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys because it's like fresh in my memory and I just wanna like say it all. But it was such a cute movie, and it was really like cool. Like it was a cool approach to it. I don't know. So number 4 is That's 70s Show. And I don't know if you guys remember the show, but I remember growing up, I used to watch it all the time and be like, you know, I wouldn't really get it. I feel like it's kind of more like adult humor really. Like you have to kind of like be a little bit more mature to understand it, if that makes any sense. And it's a really lighthearted show. It's honestly, it's just a comedy. I mean, I know there's some love to it, but I wouldn't really call it like rom-com at all. It's definitely a comedy. It's so funny, and it kind of has like that vintage vibe. If you like that, you'll love That 70s Show. Number 5 is The Pursuit of Happiness, and this movie is with Will Smith, and I watched it on a bus ride to church camp. I don't remember what year. You know, I didn't watch all of it. I kind of fell asleep in parts of it, but what I've seen of it was really good, and it's a really good classic. I want to like sit down and watch the whole thing, and like because there's some parts where I'm just like, why did this happen, why, you know, type of thing. But yeah, it's a really good movie from what I remember and what I saw. Okay guys, number 6 is another classic Netflix show, but I had to add it into this because it's possibly the best show that has ever graced television. Gossip Girl. I know. Y'all saw it coming. I mean, come on. Y'all really didn't think I was gonna add it in. Gossip Girl is such a good show. I've literally watched it so many times. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Absolutely love it. All right, let's move on because everybody knows Gossip Girl's a good show. Number 7 is literally the most random thing according to what my type of show and movie is, but it's a show. It's called Dirty John, and it's very suspenseful and drama, and it's kind of graphic too, so if you're like a little not feeling that, I wouldn't recommend it. But it's a really good show, and it's kind of one of those shows that makes you think like, huh, type thing. It's basically about a guy that is living a double life. Kind of, he's not who he says he is, and wow, it's really, really good. It's only a few episodes. I believe it's like 10 episodes or something, but definitely binge worthy. Like, you won't be able to stop watching it once you start. It's kind of like You. Oh my God, yeah, that's the perfect comparison. It's a lot like You. Such a good show. So if you like shows like that, I definitely recommend it. Especially if you were binge watching You and you finished it, watch Dirty John after, because it's really good. Number 8, 9, and 10, I'm gonna talk about shows that I watched growing up that are on Netflix. So number 8 is Sam and Cat. And you guys know, especially if you follow me on Music by Alli, that I am absolutely obsessed with Ariana Grande, and I have since Victorious and Sam and Cat. So I really, really love this show, along with Victorious too, which we'll get into later. But Sam and Cat is a really good show. It's very lighthearted and funny, and it kind of never gets old. It's kind of one of those like kind of guilty pleasure-ish shows, because it's kind of weird when you watch it, especially as an adult rather than a kid, but it's totally cute. Yeah. Jeanette McCurdy is an awesome actress as well, and they're just such a weird duo. It's good. It's a good show. Good TV. Number 9 is Total Drama Island. When I tell you that this show was like in the deepest crevice of my mind, like I almost don't remember it. It's so funny. Cause like, I don't know, it was just such an odd show. Also, I wanted to mention something really important that I forgot to mention. Chris McClain walked so that Chris Harrison could run. That's all I gotta say. And the fact that it was like animated made it even weirder. But Total Drama Island is so funny, and it's just very lighthearted. You just kind of look at it for 30 minutes and you literally forget about everything. You're just like, what am I looking at right now type of thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's a really good show. I loved it as a kid. And it's on Netflix, so if you want to watch it, go for it. And number 10 is H2O, Just Add Water. And let me tell you guys something. This show had such an impact, like literally, like this show shaped partly of my personality, literally. It was just funny. Like they were mermaids, but they were teenage girls, you know, and they knew water was gonna make them turn into a mermaid, but they would go to watery places all the time. Like that's hilarious. Like that's comedy. Like I don't know why it was so funny to me, but it was. That show has such a special place in my heart. I honestly love it so much. There was something about it as a kid that I just felt very refreshed by watching it. I would watch it in the summertime all the time, and it was just really nice. Number 11 is a movie that I've actually never seen before. Crazy, I know. The movie I'm recommending to you guys is Bad Boys, and also sorry that the lighting's changing. The sun loves to play games on me, but it's okay. We're gonna keep going. It's totally cool. But Bad Boys is such a good movie, and the reason why I know that is because I recently saw Bad Boys 3 with one of my close friends, and we absolutely loved it. So there's that. I'm assuming that 1 and 2 are really good. In the first one, they look very young. I would recommend 2 if you're going based on my knowledge of never seeing either of them. So yeah. So number 11 is a show called New Girl. And not gonna lie to you guys, I only watched season 1 of New Girl, so I don't know what happens to any of them and where any of their relationships go and what happens. Season 1 was so good. Like season 1 was so good. It was so funny. That show was so funny, but it actually has like a good like plot and storyline to it. So New Girl's a great option, man. Number 12 is Victorious. And I know I said I wouldn't do any more kids shows, but Victorious is not a kids show. Victorious is superior. Victorious is impeccable. It's just mwah, like the parsley on the plate. Like it's just this amazing show that I don't even know how it came to be. Like it's perfect. The cast is exquisite. Like literally the show is perfect. So if you want to watch a perfect show, it was just ahead of its time. And honestly, to this day, it's ahead of its time. We have yet to see another show like Victorious. Tell me I'm wrong. I won't even categorize it as a kids show. It's just literally the best show to ever exist. It's amazing. Other than Friends. Victorious is still better though. 13 is another show that I'm literally binging when I tell you. This show is so addicting and so good. I started watching it with my friend Amber, and I love this show. It's called Love is Blind. And at first I was like, this is kind of weird. I had like kind of mixed feelings for it because it's like, okay, they can't see each other, but then like, this is kind of really cute, but then they can't see each other. They don't know what each other, like it was a lot of things that were going through my mind, but like, it gets good, guys. And you can just like really see the dynamic, and I love shows like that. I just finished this season of The Bachelor with Peter Weber. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm still very upset about it, but I love shows, like love competition shows or whatever. I love shows like that, okay? Okay, I don't care, all right? I like it. It's quality TV, okay? Number 14 is The Secret Life of Pets 2. Now, I haven't seen the first one. I don't know what it is with me in the first movies, but I haven't seen the first one. It's honestly a comedy. I mean, you could say it's for kids, but really, it's a comedy. It's so funny. So if you want to watch a funny movie, Secret Life of Pets 2 is amazing. A Cinderella Story. And I also, oh my gosh, I just realized I'm doing actually a lot of stuff I grew up on, but still. A Cinderella Story is literally one of the original elite rom-coms, okay? Any Disney rom-com is literally amazing, but A Cinderella Story is such a cute movie. I remember watching it growing up and just being like it's just so cute, and I absolutely love it. So, A Cinderella Story, awesome pick. I kind of lost track, but I believe we are on number 17. But number 17 is Tall Girl, and this movie has also had a lot of mixed reviews, and I kind of like to watch movies that have mixed reviews because I'm just like, let me form my own opinion. Tall Girl is a really good movie. I loved it. It made me feel so good inside, and if you guys don't know, I'm 5'8". It touched a part of me where I was just like, this is nice, you know, and like just how she accepted herself. And even if you're literally 5'2", like if you are short and you watch this movie, it's not really about like her being tall and relating to tall people. It's literally just about accepting who you are. And I just really, really recommend this movie to anyone. But I just really like the message that it has, and the ending is amazing. So yeah, there's that. I really like that movie, and it makes me feel really good. So Tall Girl is a really good movie. In my opinion, 10 out of 10 for sure. Number 18 is After. I love this movie, and it's honestly, you know what? This movie's a guilty pleasure. I almost didn't even want to put it in here because I'm just like, oh man, like, you know? But this is a really good movie, and if you really like love movies, you're gonna like this one. Some things I would change about it, and I wish you had like a formal lesson to learn. Maybe there is and I'm just not paying attention, I don't know, but I'm usually very aware of those things and I didn't pick up on anything. But it's still a really great movie, and I'm on my second time watching it because I really, really liked it. Number 19 is The Office, and I feel like literally everybody and their mother has watched The Office. I'm gonna be honest with you again. I've only watched 1.5 seasons of The Office, but it is so funny. The only reason why I'm a season and a half in is because I only watch it when I just want to laugh and not think of anything. It's my OG not think about anything show. Like, you can watch New Girl, you can watch this, but The Office is like the OG. So I always watch it when I'm just like, I just need to laugh. I just want to watch this. And it makes me laugh all the time because it's so stupid. But I think it's like literally excellent. It's so funny. For the 20th show or movie that you should watch on Netflix with Stranger Things. Now, I think that Stranger Things is the best show that Netflix has come out with. The show is so good, guys. Like, you don't even understand, especially the first season. The first season is literally amazing. And you guys know I don't watch these type of shows, especially based on what I just recommended to you guys. I do not watch these type of shows. I do not watch these type of movies. Dirty John and You are the exception. And even then, sometimes it was hard to get through those shows. But Stranger Things is so good. Please take my word for it if you've never watched it. Stranger Things is so good. So guys, that is my 20 and a little bit more recommendations of Netflix shows and movies to watch during this quarantine. Just make sure you're washing your hands and staying self-quarantined. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Make sure to leave your Netflix recommendations in the comments down below. But yeah guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video and I will see you guys all in my next video.